Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to X.m.W. We're gonna hop in the Phunky DeLorean. We're gonna charge up that flux capacitor. We're gonna go all the way back to 2006. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm the fat funky one. This is how it's done. First off, we need to take you to what happened last week after the cameras cut, which you didn't see, but you're gonna see it now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is some shit, as Mr. Howard Stone said. So let's take you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you take you back to some excitement after we went off the air last week.
Yeah.
The reformation of our new Army of Darkness.
Yes.
As the #1 superstar and superhero, I don't get any respect. And I come to the States and I find a home in the Army of Darkness.
Ignorance definitely building troops.
Bringing out Paradox and now adding Misery.
Oh, he's stacking the decks against the Divine Revelation.
I believe Enigma knows he can't go after this world title alone.
He needs that.
The Revelation hits the ring.
Syris is not gonna let Enigma take all of the glory.
Double clothesline broken through. Double clothesline there by Sulkin.
Syris hits the ring, and as soon as Enigma sees it, he bounces. Enigma being the true leader out there.
Barking orders, giving direction. Revelation currently clearing the ring of the Army of Darkness.
Kamikaze drops everywhere. No one can see.
And the Revelation takes the ring from the AOD, but it doesn't end there. No, it doesn't, Phunky. No, it doesn't.
Well, since you want to come out here and run your mouth, I say we go 6-man right now.
No holds barred. Get in the corner.
You hear Enigma calling for no holds barred on this 6-man requested by Syris Arkun.
Ricky, get your ass out.
And it starts off as a melee, ladies and gentlemen. These guys went at it, and they went at it hard.
Crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy wild.
Hell of a spine buster there by Misery to Preston Phoenix. Misery taking his attack to Syris Arkun there.
Huge forearm. Big leg drops.
The AOD seems to have taken control here in this one, at least thus far.
Yes.
Really as a unit seeming to be taking it to Syris Arkun. Enigma taking out the referee there.
Yes.
And here's where this all hell breaks loose. It just ends up as a war.
Some fighting on the outside. Paradox is going to the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee is going to the outside, even though he doesn't want to.
Syris clearing house, coming off the apron there with the splash, and it does not make the 3 count. Enigma takes the win.
Gentlemen, welcome back after that very interesting conclusion of last week's, which we'll get to momentarily. We've got to welcome you to the return of X.m.W. Episode 5.
Wickid Wayz, yes.
And wicked ways they were, sir. We opened up with the close of last week, huge, which occurred after we went off the air last week. The new Army of Darkness is alive and well, evidently, with 2 new members in Paradox and Misery.
Never seen it coming.
Nor did I, but now last week's conclusion makes a little more sense. We have reason now that Paradox laid down. He is the newest member of the Army of Darkness, along with Misery, which also makes sense to why Enigma was seen at ringside scouting after Misery entered the match, before Enigma was even scheduled to be there.
Yes, it does.
So what do we got on the new Army of Darkness here, Phunky?
I have nothing on the new Army of Darkness. This was total shock to me. I didn't even see it coming. I didn't even know Enigma was going out and looking for new people. He just totally off of the fly. Just he had like this vision of the X.m.W. The Army of Darkness in the X.m.W. if you will. Yes.
Well, see, then we're going to break it down from there, because as big of a shock as that was, then you have the Divine Revelation returning with a little bit of physicality for the new Army of Darkness there. Definitely also surprising me. We seem to continue rolling from there as the Army of Darkness are kicked out of the ring for the most part. Syris challenges them to a 6-man match.
Yes, why do that? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't to me either, and we're going to explain why this doesn't make sense to us, because not only did they clear the ring of the Army of Darkness, by challenging them back to a match, they lose.
They lose. Yeah, and Syris is the one that gets the pin.
And
He got pinned.
not only is Syris the man to get pinned, but Enigma is the man doing the pinning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, how much of a statement is that from Enigma? He's the man who pinned him.
Could this be a sign of things to come? Because as we know, Vet's Icon has now officially booked Enigma's championship title match against Syris coming up at Phagomania.
Yes, Phagomania, ladies and gentlemen. This is huge.
But now we're going to get into this week, episode 5, once again, where Enigma will get another shot at Syris, another little piece maybe later on tonight, but we're going to get to that because that's going to close us out. We're going to start off. The first match of the evening is going to be a singles one-on-one. Intercoastal rules, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Damien Moon versus the returning FWA star, Diablo.
Ooh, yeah. Known for his Hellfire and Brimstone matches.
Well, he's not going to be able to take advantage of that tonight.
No.
Being it is an intercoastal match, more suited for the superstar Damien Moon on this one.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to have to say I like Moon's odds here to pull it out, but we'll see, because with Diablo, one never knows. The man does like the fire, but he does possess technical skill.
Yes.
All right, after that first match concludes, then we're going to move into a little discussion. Preston Phoenix is going to come out and take the mic and give his point of view on what happened to him last week in his intercoastal title match. What do you think on that one, Phunky?
I think there's going to be a lot of animosity after what happened just after the show went to close. There's going to be a lot of anger there.
Got to be a lot on that man's mind, but we're going to get to hear from him after the first match. Then directly after Preston states his piece, we're going to move into the first match of the second round.
Yes, the second
Finally
round.
getting to the winners of the first round of the deathmatch tournament. Your first setup is going to be, once again, Hollywood Chuck Taylor, the icon of the deathmatch division, facing off one-on-one against first-round winner Machine. What do you got for me here, Phunky?
Oh my goodness, this is exciting, because this is what I said before. The Machine, he is like the Godzilla that's stomping Tokyo. You know, I referenced Soken as a Godzilla, but X.m.W has so many giant men in here, and what's it called? I guess not much of Godzilla, but maybe Mecha Godzilla, because he is a machine, right? Mecha Godzilla.
Hollywood, no small man himself, though.
But he is very cut on the inside.
I do believe we have a battle of the big men here, although I have to say, if Machine got a little hungry, Hollywood better watch out.
Yes, he might even.
All right. And then after we finish the first round match there, or the second round match, excuse me, of the deathmatch tournament, we're going to move into a non-title. Let me repeat that, ladies and gentlemen. Non-title fatal four-way match.
Non-title, ladies and gentlemen.
Including both the #1 contender and the world heavyweight champion.
Yes.
So two of our combatants will be Syris Arkun and Enigma. Also entering that match, Heart's Blood and Psychotic Red. This should be an interesting four-way.
It should.
Will Syris be able to get a little vengeance on Enigma? Will we see where Heart's Blood and Psychotic Red kind of fit into this equation? I mean, it's definitely going to be an interesting field for tonight.
Two men that have really not competed in the world title division. Yeah. Heartsblood's last showing was against Arkun, which was a loss.
Yeah, very true.
Psychotic Red, he was part of a tag team the last time we saw him with Mr. Damien Moon. So
it could be interesting because I really believe here we also have an eclectic mix of styles going into this match.
Yes.
So it will be interesting to see where the hatred goes, where the styles go, and who really comes out the dominant man in this match. Because, of course, Syris doesn't even have to win it.
no, he doesn't.
This is non-title, so Cyrus's gold is in the clear for this one. So we'll see where it goes. Take them on down, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the action. Let's head down to the ring.
Alright, back to the action of this week. Starting it off, we got a singles match, Damien Moon versus Diablo. Is that what that was? And here we got Damien Moon coming into the ring.
There he's close.
This one-on-one intercoastal rules match here. Going, getting right on the attack with the snap suplex there to Diablo.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, picking it up. Such a grace is competitive. Get the man to his feet. Into the corner.
Whip to the turnbuckle. What do we got here? Ooh, nice, powerful clothesline there by Damien Moon. Going for a second one.
Completely crushing Diablo.
Diablo remaining on his feet.
Looks unfazed.
Nice clothesline there from the man himself.
The hell lady. Oh, punching in the ear, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, kicking in the belly button area, in the soft spot.
These two fairly quick competitors fighting to the outside.
What is he gonna do?
Damien looks like he's catching his breath there.
Diablo just staring him down with that pentant stare.
We got a double leg takedown there from Damien.
I'm guessing this isn't intercoastal rule.
Maybe not. I must have read that wrong on the program there, Phunky.
Ladies and gentlemen, but it is outside, so the referee can be allowed. As long as it doesn't come into it.
Beautiful shot there with the tile.
Ooh, shot. Ooh, chair shot from the back. Once again, our cameramen, they are not very highly paid, so hobos, drifters, anybody we can get.
We got Damien moving it back to the ring. See what we've got here.
Referee staring. Baby.
Got the sharpshooter there. Referee in position to block the camera as well. Looks like Damien's using the rope there for a little assistance.
Which the
Referee did not see.
Probably because he does not have his glasses on.
Is that Ricky Hernandez out there?
Valentino Ciccone.
Valentino Ciccone.
Yes, it is.
Hernandez.
Yes.
Yep, going for the outsider's edge off the turnbuckle. Barely getting it off, but still able to bring him to the mat.
He has that hell weight. Diablo has that hell weight. If you've ever wrestled him, he weighs 10 times the amount on Earth as he does in hell. That's why
That would make sense. I mean, to me, it just looked like the awkward lankiness of Diablo caused some problems there.
Well, he
Into Diablo's trademark front face suplex. continuing the beat down there.
Continue the punching of the ear, the elbow, driving that skinny elbow right into the chest and the facial area. Ooh, again, just relentless. The crowd is going wild here.
Let's see what we got here. We got Diablo going to the top, maybe?
Maybe the second tempo. Oh no, he's at the top. Couple springy bounces, checking to make sure the ropes are safe. Oh!
With the big fist off the top.
Putting it right through the face of Damien Moon.
And Damien powers out at 2 there. Once again, powering out on 2. Diablo not happy with Mr. Chacone Hernandez's count there.
The Mexican Italian. All the referees on the league.
The Italian Stallion Gardner.
Valentino.
Oh!
Shot to the ball there.
Made his red balls blue.
That he did. Diablo, what's he looking to set him up for?
Now we got Damien moving up here.
Damien. High rent.
Just with the big splash down there.
Oh no.
And Diablo powers out on 2 this time.
Many kicks.
Nice senton bomb there from Damien.
Oh,
Getting the roll through by Diablo.
and that's it.
And he does not get out. Diablo takes the win. Damien not happy with the count.
Preston coming out the ring. Let's see what he has to say.
Probably going to speak on his defeat from last week.
I think he's just going to be whine and cry.
Whine and cry.
Basically came out here today to talk about some things that are going on here lately. Not too happy. Preston doesn't get what he wants. It's not a good thing. I had an intercoastal match last week, and I got screwed out of it, basically.
Yep. Whine and cry.
And
He's
I
getting
really
screwed
don't
out.
understand how things run around here, you know? Supposed to have an intercoastal match, you know, straight up, straight down, no hardcore, no nothing. And I still get screwed out of my title. I've held that title over anybody in this history of this company.
Yeah.
And I lose it like that?
I believe from Enigma's perspective, turnabout is fair play.
I have that belt around my waist again.
Oh, who is this? Cutting him off.
Thank God for small favors.
Yeah. And as you talk about small favors,
Got Psychotic Red coming out here interrupting.
let's see, I gotta hope he doesn't get on the microphone. Because I can't take two whine and cries baby in the ring, dressed in red and black and blue. It's like someone got beat up in there, red, black, and blue.
By earning it.
He gives him the microphone, then he takes it back.
You don't deserve this. You're going to get hurt. Like I said, you get one of us, you get all of us.
Oh no.
What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, I know that music.
I believe I do too. That sounds like the man himself, Enigma.
Here he comes. Singing his nose where it don't belong.
Thank God for Enigma, that's all I gotta say.
And it's the whole army of darkness.
Oh, thank God for Enigma and the Army of Darkness. And the Crybaby Show.
Preston being smart and clearing his way out of
He
there.
did the best. And notice Enigma just letting him walk away.
This seems like a straight attack on Red. Maybe a little show of force here from the new Army of Darkness.
Make an example out of something. Ooh.
Nice neck breaker there by Paradox.
Misery gonna do? Oh,
See Misery with that beautiful spine buster there that he's becoming overwhelmingly known for.
oh, they drop elbow.
This is just repeated decimation. Now who we have here? Not like we didn't just see them in the back, but
Yes. Can I get a peek into the backstage live? It's Hot Blood. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Is it just like
and the
Ego?
giant man Filth, the Masters of Anarchy out here.
Oh yes, he is very scary.
Enigma telling him to take the ring.
Oh, Hot Blood said, no, don't go after Enigma.
So do we have a little collusion here as Enigma takes his Army of Darkness and leaves the ring?
It seemed to be National Beat on Red Day, ladies and gentlemen. It is a national holiday.
Oh, we see Filth grabbing the throat, setting up here, it looks like.
Uh-oh.
Big choke slam.
Full choke slam, ladies and gentlemen, because it's that damn devastator.
Very explosive, very
He's gonna
explosive.
do it again? They're gonna
Another
send
one.
this gentleman to the hospital.
He's
ladies.
calling for the double team choke slam.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
I believe Red is out.
he is dead.
Now what does this do to our main event tonight? Is he going to be able to compete?
It totally fucks it up.
Red just thrown out of the ring like a piece of trash.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that completely turned into a melee, a simple promo cut by what seemed to be, in my opinion, a whining Preston Phoenix there.
Yes, that's all he was doing.
Turned into total annihilation of a man, but we're going to get there. First off, we have Preston discussing his terrible, I guess, 2 weeks, you would kind of put it?
His bad times. He's gonna falling on hard times. Yes.
And we're assuming that either Red is trying to make a name for himself, or basically just got tired of hearing Preston's mouth, so he comes out to shut it up.
Yeah, because I was thinking about going down there too until he came out.
Weren't we all funky, weren't we?
Yes.
But then here's where just all hell breaks loose. We have the Army of Darkness. A Paradox, Misery, and Enigma hit the ring.
Yes.
Very, very strange happening if you notice watching that footage. Enigma and his group let Preston completely exit the ring.
Just walk away. Why would he do that?
Give nothing for him. With the hatred, you would have figured out. That's what I thought they were coming out for.
Yes, I thought they were going after him, but why go after
I figured it may turn into a 4-on-1 melee.
Yes,
But instead, it turns into a 3-on-1 annihilation of Psychotic Red. But it doesn't end there, folks, as you saw.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, as you saw. Then the Masters of Anarchy music hits. Filth and Heart's Blood start to make their
Oh
way
my
to the ring.
goodness, this is the first time we've even seen Filth. I've heard rumors from the old FWA days.
And pretty much from there, as you can see, the Army of Darkness was completely out of the ring.
Yes.
Wanted nothing to do with the Masters of Anarchy there.
Yes, they do. I have speculation as to how it's done.
And what does that say?
I think that the Masters of Anarchy are working with the Army of Darkness and cohesion.
Really?
Because if you watch, Filth goes towards Enigma. But Heartblood goes, no, and points
I did notice that. I did notice that.
a lot of things.
A lot of questions still in the air, but that being said, when the Masters of Anarchy hit the ring, 2 absolutely devastating choke slams to Psychotic Red.
Yes, 2.
The worst decision I believe Psychotic Red has made in his career was entering that ring tonight.
Because I don't think he's going to be able to compete in that main event tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and absolutely, I mean, you have to think, man, what is going to happen to this main event tonight? I mean, after everything that's going on, I don't know where we're going with it.
Neither do I.
But anyway, we are going to break you in to the second round match for the deathmatch tournament. We're going to get to the rest later, but right up next we have Hollywood Chuck Taylor taking on Machine 1-on-1 in the deathmatch tournament. Phunky, take him down.
Let's head on down to the ring.
Now here, Phunky, we go into our first match of the second round of the deathmatch tournament.
This is Machine.
Hollywood.
Big man versus big man here.
This would be devastating. Mecha Godzilla versus the Godzilla Slayer. Call him Ultraman.
Ultraman.
Alfonso Hernandez in the ring. Ricky the brother. Ricky's twin brother. Also the cousin of Mr. Valentino Chacon. And Jimmy Chacon. They're all related. They're Mexican Italians.
All related.
All the dinners at their house. Ooh, we noticed that Spider is not a maybe,
Very, very curious.
maybe Vex put a kibosh on that.
As we see that beautiful deathmatch gold hanging above the ring there.
As next,
And
making his
ladies
way
and
to the
gentlemen,
ring,
the icon.
weighing in at 350 pounds, hailing from Yokohama, Japan,
The
one of the
Godzilla
Japanese
Slayer.
kings of the deathmatch, Hollywood, Chuck Taylor.
Oh, here he comes, minus the flag. Crowd is not happy with how that.
Not happy with no flag.
Yeah, that's why they're booing him. He doesn't bring the Japanese flag out. Now, Mr. Howard, so what are some of the obstacles that Hollywood are going to have to combat?
Well, he's definitely going to have to come over the dragon breath of the big man. He is definitely going to have to watch out for stray sandwiches.
Yeah.
Now, but we see two ferocious giants in the ring there. But Machine, we still don't have a great book of work on. Hollywood, we know him to be the icon of the deathmatch,
Yes.
but he looks to be taken aback a little bit here by Machine.
It is definitely very difficult when you're battling Mecha Godzilla. And you don't know, you are not able to study a man's tapes.
Man's tape.
Tapes. Yeah. Because he's only had a couple tapes from X.m.W. Hollywood is very, very, he likes to study
His opponents.
very thorough. Sometimes he takes them to dinner.
Well, I believe the last tape he put out was, what was it, Godzilla in Outer Space?
Maybe, yeah.
I believe. I mean, he could have studied that footage.
Yeah, Mothra, Godzilla, and Mothra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He does like to study his
Well, we'll see.
Ooh.
Nice right hands there. Left hand from Machine.
Ooh, right to the ear.
A little more ear work.
Oh,
Didn't even phase
he
Machine.
said, fuck that dude. Oh, we have dueling trash can lids, ladies and gentlemen. And the kids outside of ringside are running scared. Oh, I would be too. There are times.
Like, Mechagodzilla is taking over this match as Machine dominating at this moment.
Hollywood just might not be able to stand up against Mechagodzilla. Oh, he takes
And he takes the big
Mechagodzilla
man
down.
off his feet.
He crushed at least 3 Tokyo hotels, ladies and gentlemen. 3 of them. Yes.
I believe
No,
it
the
could
time?
could Hollywood be going for his elbow right off the bat here?
Oh, he could be. If he hits it, it's over. He will.
I have got to say that. I don't think Damien has been the same since he got hit
Hollywood
in his first
positioned
round
itself-
match against Hollywood.
Hollywood positioned itself on the ropes. Mechagodzilla. He has short-circuited Mechagodzilla. Oh,
Devastating elbow.
1, 2, oh, a big kick out. I can't believe Mechazadzilla
He
kicked out
out.
of that elbow drop. Even Hollywood cannot believe that he kicked out of that elbow drop. Ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely devastating elbow there. Does not keep the big man down.
It's like he had some kind of, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that is the Siamese twin. No, maybe not.
That's over.
I see a rear naked choke there. He's tapping out. Machine's giving it up. Hollywood advances to the finals.
That he does. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Breaking news, Mr. House.
Yes, we have breaking news concerning the main event this evening. It's just off the charts, as always. You cannot go through an episode of X.m.W. without drama.
Controversy, drama, whatever. It's crazy.
As always, it's a mess. As we saw earlier, Psychotic Red completely decimated. Supposed to be competing in the main event tonight, has been carted out of the arena. Will not be in the finale.
He's not going to be there.
Nor, and this one shocked me, due to his actions over the last 2 weeks, somehow, some way, Vex Icon has found a reason to suspend Enigma indefinitely until his Fago Mania match against Syris Arkun.
Yeah, really?
Yes,
That's
he is
insane.
suspended until Fago Mania. Now, what does this do for our main event?
There's no one left except for Heartblood. What's he going to wrestle Heartblood in a singles match?
No, well,
For a main event? That's not new.
The final thing Vex Icon has issued to me is Syris Arkun is now making his way to the ring to discuss this very issue. Phunky, take him out.
Well, let's see what he has to say. Let's go on down to the ring.
Now let's see, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to go on with this main event here.
Yes.
Obviously got Syris making his way to the ring at the moment.
Yeah. As of right now, we know Red has been taken to the hospital. And Enigma is no longer here.
Yes, I believe, rumor has it he's been ejected from the building. Not quite clear on why.
Maybe Syris will shed some light on that.
X.m.W. World Heavyweight Champion there showing off his gold.
Yeah.
Alright. Earlier tonight, I had a little bit of an altercation with Enigma to X.m.W. management. And I had both him and Psychotic Red removed from the building.
Oh, well, that would make sense there. Maybe Syris orchestrated the hit there by the Masters of Anarchy.
Yeah, maybe he
I'm
paid
feeling froggy.
them.
So I'm
We
gonna
do
put my
know
title
that
on the line.
Syris and
Enigma
Heartblood are
ain't
friends.
here. So anyone in the back who thinks that they even got a chance at beating me of my world title, come on.
Speaking of his good friend Heartblood,
He comes out of the his fault. Maybe this was the payment.
Let's make this. Anybody else?
Oh,
representing the Army of Darkness, since Enigma's gone,
smart.
because you cannot believe Enigma is happy about Syris defending his world title here tonight, with him being the #1 contender in all.
And it looks like the fourth person is his
It's
brother.
his own brother. Now is this going to turn into a 2-on-1-on-1, or is
3-on-1 beat
it could be? We'll have to wait and see how everyone reacts. It looks like this is going to be tag-in style here, as Syris immediately tags out to Paradox.
Yeah. reigning champion using his noodle in the right way.
As Paradox immediately tags out to Preston.
And Preston is mad at that hat.
Shouldn't be too mad, it was covering the bald spot.
Yes. Covering the dark hole area. Oh, he is back here.
Preston looking good so far, but fighting back his heart's blood on this one. Forearm to the face, we get a little timetable glitch there.
There's our lovely cameraman.
Oh, raping.
Yeah. Raping Preston on the rope.
Yes, he's raping him on the ropes.
Raking him on the ropes there.
Ooh, the big leg over the rope there. Paradox looks like he may be having a seizure out there.
Yeah, he may be. He is static. Ladies and gentlemen,
A clean tag and a setup to the attack there from Paradox and Heart's Blood.
a big kick. Big kick to the side area. Ooh. Another kick to the belly button. Yeah. Iris with. Ooh. Clothesline.
Beautiful clothesline there.
Take him down, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Into the stomp. Oh, this should be interesting. We have Paradox tagging in Syris. Will brother fight brother?
Yes, he will. I believe so. Oh, elbow. He says, I am Paradox. He's like, I don't like you. Oh, look at that. Lay down. Oh,
Oh, he switched it out on him.
Oh, into the Chris Benoit, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hide your kids and your wives.
Syris
Syris is reincarnating a little Benoit there.
he may have been possessed by Benoit. The ghost of Benoit haunts the X.m.W arena. Yep.
Whip
Nah.
to the turnbuckle, and it looks
Man.
like we have a tag.
Preston tags out to Heart's Blood. Good friends.
Surprisingly, no filth at ringside.
Yeah.
Wonder why that could be.
I have no idea. There are some reports. I will not specify. Syris looks like he was trying to get back to his feet to do a reversal, but was not quick enough.
Was not quick enough to get out of the way of the double fronts. A ginger count there by the referee.
Very gingerly counted. But he is, that is Ricky Hernandez. And he's actually wearing a referee shirt.
Oh, reversal into the back body drop there.
Could barely get the big man off of his feet, but he did.
And actually, Paradox asking for the tag there to get him some Syris.
Capitalize on the World Heavyweight Champion.
Repeated knees to the rib cage there.
Ricky Hernandez just staring in disbelief,
Being a gentleman there is Paradox, helping him back to his feet.
kicking him in the back.
And a boot to the face, wiping that beefy poo off.
Oh, he must have sprayed spit in his face, or maybe some dragon breath by Syris Arkun.
Here we've got a whip to the ropes.
Oh,
Reversed.
Oh,
Into the Samoan drop. One arm there by Syris, going for the pin.
he said, "You ain't shit."
And his own brother breaks the count.
And he tags in his brother.
I hear action happening, don't see it yet though.
Kick to the hamstring, Godzilla style. Maybe it's the second ring that we have. Either that or X.m.W is just a really big fan of Japanese stuff, so we have everything on our leg.
See that nice suplex there executed by Preston Phoenix. Once again, going for a second count, this time hooking the leg, still unsuccessful.
Paradox looks like he's grabbing the mask of the ref. Oh, right to the eyes. Right to the eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought for a second he was attacking the target. Nice snapmare takeover there by Heart's Blood. Going for the pin.
Feet on the ropes.
Referee
said
caught
no.
it. Referee caught it.
Because you know, Syris said this is standard rules. This is his match. Oh, Syris also said you're not going to get that pin. So I'm just going to push you off gently because I don't want to hurt you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, took out his leg. Took out his knee. Asked him, he said, I'm sorry, are you all right? I'll help you up. Come on. Come on, stand to your feet. I know you're like 100 years old. Oh!
Oh, that looked like a punch right to the ball sack.
How dare he? Off the rope. Oh!
Clothesline.
Clothesline to the neck area.
After the punch to the cockle region.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Preston's trying to get up.
Heart's Blood starting shit in the corner there with Syris.
Fighting with Syris in the corner and like, come on, man. Oh, what's going to happen here?
Looks like a little smack talk in there in the corner.
Whispered sweet nothings in each other's ears.
Whip into Syris.
Oh,
And he basically teabags his face there, coming down on the mat
big
with some straight right hands.
Tag in. Preston always tagging Syris in.
That's just the familiarity there of the brothers and the stablemates, so to speak.
Like, you know, like it's in a tag team match, almost. They're just used to it. Trying to 2-on-1 Heart's Blood.
Heart's Blood with forearms to the gullet there of Syris.
Big shots to the belly button. Trying to
make the tag.
Paradox. Oh, so
And he does make
sounds
it.
like, yeah, go ahead, you tag out. You've taken enough beating. Ooh.
Paradox all hyped up for nothing.
Lackadaisical clothesline by Syris. Oh, back body drop there.
Paradox hurting.
Ooh.
Into a power slam there. And Heart's Blood breaks up the pin.
Heart's Blood always brings up the
Never broke it up when we had Jimmy's mama pinned.
Oh, yes. Choo, ladies and gentlemen.
But on another note, back to the action. Once again, we've got the stunner there from Preston Phoenix. A little more shades of Loco Beware in his absence. Now going for the pin.
Oh, kick out.
Syris barely out at 2.
Barely can get kicked out. Syris, I don't think is taking this match as seriously as he should be.
Both men refusing to tag Preston.
Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice.
I do believe that may have been a poor decision by both men with Syris on his last legs there.
Yeah. Push Syris out to the
Now here we got,
apron there.
ooh, right into the turnbuckle.
Oh, Preston's
This is-
going for the pin.
That was not a legal pin. I don't believe he is the legal man. I believe it's still Syris Arkun and Preston Phoenix. Preston, I believe, now realizing that.
Either that or he's going to check on his brother. Oh, kicking him. Syris shoves him back in the ring and says, "Leave me alone, I'm trying to take a nap."
Look at Paradox is entering this match.
Yeah.
It looks like the referee is allowing it.
He says, "I'll allow it." Syris, at ringside,
Moving some furniture.
that's he doing. They're probably gonna build a house or something. Won't stand up, probably fall down, but we'll see. Oh, tying his shoe, he's so confident. See, I tell you, Syris is not taking this seriously. Tying his shoe, safety first, building a house at ringside while the other three men,
Continue to compete here.
yep, and there goes Preston outside. Ladies and gentlemen, you know you've been an X.m.W. wrestler for so long. When the back of your head gets a warm spot from people, they're dropping it all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry.
I apologize for my commentary partner here.
It is just, it is looking at me, staring at me, ladies and gentlemen. I am very sorry.
It looks like now the brothers are deciding to build the house together.
Yeah.
Would you say
Property
that?
brothers.
Would you say that Preston has his own solar panel?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm being very unprofessional at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. But it's like it's got Google it. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Preston! Paradox! Right through the table!
Once again, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Phunky seems to have lost his shit here at ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for being so unprofessional, but it is crazy.
Got more lumber here.
Syris and Preston, the property brothers, are all setting up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Phunky once again losing his shit here at ringside.
I'm very sorry. I apologize.
You alright over there, Phunky? Phunky is only half in his seat at the moment.
Yes, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You're just staring at me. I'm sorry. Oh, no. I can't even commentate anymore. I can't even do it.
Looks like we got Paradox out here on the table.
Yeah.
Trying to make his way to his
What
feet.
is he up to?
Could it be Croissant Roll of Death?
Croissant Roll of Death. Oh my God, even Preston is out of his mind over it. This is just carnage at ringside.
As the sun gingerly reflects off the target.
Yes.
Have a nice overhand right there by Heart's Blood.
Oh, that is a lackadaisical
A love tackle.
A love tackle.
we only get a 2 count there. Once again, another 2 count.
Oh, he is just beating him unmercifully, probably in his ear, ladies and gentlemen, probably in his ear.
Trying to mess with the equilibrium there of Heart's Blood.
Yeah,
Giving him a little inner ear issue.
his inner ear dynamic is all destroyed.
Preston there, I guess, was choking his brother on the ropes. I couldn't really tell there.
Preston is a lot, I mean, Mr. Sulkin, Syris Arkun. Syris Arkun is a large man. Oh,
And there we got Syris with the kamikaze driver. If he gets the pin on this, it's over.
standing up. What is he doing? Oh, what's a
Stunner.
stunner?
Preston not paying attention.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It is over. Syris successfully defends, but I believe Preston had this one won.
The real winner here is the satellite.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps another hell of an episode of X.m.W's episode 5.
Wickid Wayz.
And Wickid Wayz, once again, they were, oh man, this card was
Chaos.
top to bottom chaos. We're going to give you a quick match recap, and then we're going to move you on. First matchup tonight, we saw Damien Moon versus Diablo in an intercoastal match. This one, the finale, shocked me. I saw no way that Diablo could pull off the win against the much more technical Damien Moon, but he did so, and he pulled it out.
He did the hellfire, ran through Damien Moon. Like if you were eating Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying?
Like it runs through you.
Yes, it does. A river runs through it.
And then we move on to the match 2, the second round match for the deathmatch tournament there. We had Machine versus the icon, deathmatch icon, Hollywood Chuck Taylor. No surprise.
Godzilla.
No surprise to this commentator here as Hollywood continues to bowl his way through the new deathmatch division.
He
in
just
XMW.
they destroyed Tokyo, man. It was crazy. It was like Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, or the Japanese army versus Mecha Godzilla. It was insane. It's crazy.
Then we go into the what became a 4-way world heavyweight title match.
Yes, Syris put his own title on the line.
Well, with that, we ended out with still a 4-way between Syris Arkun, his brother, and Divine Revelation teammate Preston Phoenix versus Heart's Blood versus AOD member replacing Enigma for the night, Paradox. And once again, we end with controversy.
Yes, always the controversy, man. Always the drama.
But let's start it off with Syris's comments on the evening, where he made the slight comment that he had Enigma suspended
Yes.
and had Psychotic Red removed. What do you get from these comments here?
This changes my speculations and my theories. I thought the Army of Darkness was working with the Masters of Anarchy. Turns out, I think it's Syris. Syris must have paid them to take out Psychotic Red. Why would he do that? Why? It doesn't make any sense.
It's definitely a confusing fact that maybe we'll get answers on later. But then we have to go into the fact that he put his title on the line, risking his main event match against Enigma at Fagomania. I find this one a little strange here, personally.
I honestly think that he thought that, like, with Preston being there, that he had it won. That, you know, it was no big deal. He put
Basically, the tag team against the other two.
Yeah, he just was like, for sure, putting his title on the line, telling Enigma, look, you ain't here, so I'm going to defend my title, get another easy victory, and then roll on.
Well, with that being said, I have to say, I believe Preston was this close to winning that title. Because
yeah.
if you watch that finish,
There's definitely...
Syris hits his finisher, only to be stunned immediately after. Now, had Preston not put everything he had left into that stunner, I don't think it would have ended the way it did. As Heart's Blood was finished by Syris, as Syris was stunned by Preston, he fell completely onto a passed out Heart's Blood.
Yes, you did.
For the 1, 2, 3, thus retaining his title. Controversy seems to follow this division right now.
It does. I think there's definitely going to be problems at Sunday night dinner at the Arkun household.
Well, I have to say at least this. Now we definitely know that Syris has definitely retained his spot in the main event at Fago Mania against Enigma. So it's going to be interesting to see where we go from here. Make sure you guys tune in next week to keep up with all that's going on here. Hell, I can barely keep up with it. Phunky, what you got? Take us out.
Don't got much else, but you know what I always say? You can't go home. Wait, that's not what I say. I say you don't have to go home, but you can stay here. You know what I'm saying? So
But
get
you can have a
the
beer.
funk out. You were good.